Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Easy Accounting channel. Today we are talking on registered charity information return. So to help you fill out this form, you have to use guide T3033 to complete the registered charity information return. However, you can complete the following. Number one, the charity name, the return for fiscal period ending, and your registered number and the web address if you have any. And also the charity in the subordinate position to a head. And also you have to fill in A1, the A2, the A3 section, then you go to section B. All directors must complete form T1235. So section B is talking about the directors to complete this form T125. And if you like this individual to have the authority to communicate with CRA on behalf of your charity, so their name must appear as an owner for your business number. So section C, programs and general information. So was the charity active during the fiscal year? We answer that. Then describe all ongoing and new charity program the charity carried out during the fiscal year. This includes the activity that the charity carries out on its own through the employees, the volunteers, as well as through qualified donors and intermediary. So the charity may also use this space to describe the contribution of its volunteers in carrying out its activities. So do not attach additional sheets of paper or annual reports. Then section C3 is saying charity, did the charity make, gift, or transfer fund to qualified donee or organization? And did the charity carry on, fund, or provide any resources through employee, volunteers, agents, joint venture, contractors, intermediary, entity? Then C5 is talking about the public policy dialogue and development activity. So C6 is the charity carry on fundraising activity or engage in third party to carry on fundraising activity. And then C7 is the charity pay external fundraiser. Then C8, did the charity compensate any of its director or trustee not at arm's length from the charity for service provided? Then C9, the charity incur any expenses for compensation. And then C10, the charity receive any donation or gift of any value at $10,000. Then C11, did the charity receive any non-cash gift for which it issued tax receipts? And then the charity acquire non-qualified security? Or did the charity allow any of its donor to use any of its property? And the charity issue any of its receipts for donation on behalf of the organization? Now, section D is talking about the financial information. So was the financial information reported below prepared on accrual or cash basis? Then the summary of the financial reports. We use the financial statement of the charity, the total asset, the total liability, and if there is any borrow. And D3 is the revenue. The charity issue tax receipt for revenue. Then D4 is the expenditure, professional and consulting fee, and travel and vehicle expenses. Then we go to section E, certification. So this return was signed by a person who is authorized to sign on behalf of the charity. So the person must print the name, the position, the signature, and then confidential detail of the person, the address, the physical address, and the company name, and the street, the province, the city, and the phone number, and it's signed and confirm that the privacy information above is correct. And also, did the foundation acquire or control of a corporation, or the foundation incur any debts other than for current operating expenses? So if there is activity outside Canada, so you have to complete this section C4. So you have to put in the total expenditure on activity, excluding gifts to qualified donor, or where any of the charity financial resources spent on program outside of Canada. Then you have to use the table below to enter the country that is outside Canada, where the charity carry out the program, and where any project undertaken, then where any charity activities outside of Canada. And these are the country code that you have to use for the country outside Canada. Now we go to the compensation. So enter the number of permanent or full-time compensation position in the fiscal year. And then number 2, you enter the number of part-time or part of the year the employee employed during the fiscal year. And also the total expenditure for the year. Then the confidential data about the information about the external fundraisers, the name, about the donor, the organization, the amounts, and if it is non-cash, whether it is building, clothes, vehicle, life insurance, medical equipment. Now the details of the financial information. So this is the detail, the assets on the left side and the liability on the right side. So the assets include the other cash, bank, short-term investments, amounts received from non-arm's length, amount received from all other investments in non-arm's length, inventory, land and building, other capital asset. And then we go to the liability side, accounts payable, accrued liability, deferred revenue, amount owing to non-arm's length. And the statement of operation, that will be the revenue, total eligible amount of gifts for which the charity has issued or will issue receipts. The total amount of tax received, tuition fee, and total amount of 10-year gift received, and total amount received from other registered charity, total amount received from a tax receipt that was not issued by the charity, total revenue received from federal government, total revenue received from provincial government and from the municipality government, and the gross proceed from disposition of assets, and the net proceed from the disposition of the asset, and the total tax receipts revenue received, and total non-tax receipts revenue from fundraising. And this is total revenue. You had line 4500, line 4510 to line 4560, line 4575, line 4580, line 4600 to line 4650. And then the expenditure section, you enter advertising and promotion, travel and vehicle expenses, the interest and back charges, the license, membership due, office supplies, occupancy cost, professional and consulting fee. And then we add all these together to give us the total expenditure. And we add line 4950 and line 5050. Then other financial information. So permission to acquire property. Only registered charity that have written permission to acquire should complete this section. You enter the amounts accumulated for the fiscal year, including the income earned or accumulated, then you enter the amount disbursed for the fiscal year, and then permission to reduce disbursed quota. If the charity has received approval to make a reduction to its disbursement quota, you enter it here. Property not used in the charity activity, the 24 months before the beginning of the fiscal year and the 24 months before the end of the fiscal year. Thank you for coming to my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.